Alright, what is up guys? Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to train some chest. I'm going to show you my current chest, or better said push day, looks like, because as you know my training style has changed a lot and I'm not just focusing on weightlifting anymore. So whenever I'm going to the gym for a weightlifting session, I want to make it as effective as possible. So that's the plan for today. Without further ado, let's get into the session, get a juicy pump. So we're starting the workout with an incline press because I want to focus on that upper chest, because that's what's going to give you that 3D look, that juicy chest look. So I basically always start my push sessions with an incline press. Alright, so now we got a cable fly. So one thing I'm trying to keep in mind here is to, when you're going into the stretch position, to keep it there for a second and then explosive back. So on this position, the stretch position, all the tension is on your chest, and that's where you're gonna get those maximum chest gains. So 2 to 3 seconds down, keep it there for a second, and explosive up. Going to be the last chest exercise for this workout. So we started with an incline press, then we did a fly movement. I would suggest doing a cable fly or a pec deck machines, because these are better than, for example, a dumbbell fly. A dumbbell fly, there's not that much tension, so go for a cable or a pec deck machine. Then a flat press for like lower chest, and then we're gonna do one for shoulders and one for triceps. And what I really like about this one is that it's going from wide to close. Sometimes you have machines that start wide, but they basically just go straight forward like this. And I don't know, I just don't feel it that good. So whenever I have a machine like this, where it starts wide and goes to the inside, you can really like feel that chest squeeze. So that's what I prefer. So if your gym has a machine like this that goes inwards, I would suggest doing that one. But there again, just do whatever feels best for you. You know, I'm just showing you guys what I like to do most or what works best for me. The only thing, it's just a little uncomfortable setting yourself up, but once it's done, it feels nice. I don't know, just I need long arms. Alright, so we did 3 chest exercises. That's more than enough in my opinion, because if you can do more than 3, that means that you didn't do them heavy enough or intense enough. Like, I gave everything in those 3 exercises and my chest is fried, so I cannot do a single exercise anymore. Maybe some push-ups, but that's it. So now we're gonna go on to the next exercise. It's gonna be a shoulder movement, and I'm just gonna do side raises, because honestly, when I look at my physique, I don't really need to train front delts separately, and that's because I also do calisthenics workouts with handstands and stuff, so I'm doing them already on other days, if that makes sense. So I'm just looking at my whole entire week, and I'm just trying to spread everything out evenly throughout the week. So I know that, for example, on the calisthenics day, I'm doing a lot of handstand work, so that's also working on my front delts, so I don't have to hit them separately on my push days. So I'm just doing something for side delts. Today it's gonna be this machine. I don't know, I haven't tried it yet, but it looks pretty promising. If I wouldn't do this machine, I would just do a cable side raise or a dumbbell side raise. But for example, this machine is nice because there's tension all the way through the movement. You know, for example, when you're doing a dumbbell side raise, you're going up, here is most of the tension, but when you go down, here, this bottom part, there's not much tension. Then, for example, you can also do a cable side raise, because there's also tension all the way through the movement. So that's why I really like a machine like this. So rep range with side delts, I keep it between 15, 20 reps, something like that, because I just feel that in the higher rep range I have more progress, if that makes sense. So for a small muscle group like this, it doesn't make sense to go, I would say, below 10. Like, below 10 is really unnecessary and the muscle doesn't really respond that well. So like, from my personal opinion, 15 to 20 reps, that's my sweet spot right there. But if you do 10 to 15, that's also fine, you know. As I said, do whatever works best for you, whatever feels best for you. But like, from all the years I've been training, I've been learning to really implement the things that work best for me. That can be a variety of things. So for example, rep ranges, rest time between sets, execution of an exercise. Like, obviously there's wrong and good, but for example, how you position your body or whatever, like, everyone has his own preference. So yeah, you just have to find your sweet spot and then keep doing that. Alright, so the last exercise for today is going to be one for triceps, and honestly, this is one of my favorite tricep exercises because stretch is amazing, squeeze is amazing, and it just gives the best pump ever. So I'm going to do a crossover tricep extension. So with my right arm, I'm going to grab this left one and then cross it like this. Keep your hands next to your body, and then push out. So important is to keep your hands steady next to your body, not swing them like this, but keep them here and only move from your elbows like this. So tricep is doing all the work. That's it for today's session, guys. It was a pretty solid workout, honestly. The bump was very nice, and as I said, I just keep my workout simple because I just do whatever works for me, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward, but I just wanted to share with you guys. So I hope you guys picked up a thing or two from it. Maybe I give you some helpful tips that you can use next time to get a nice and juicy bump. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.